Dear students of class 9, welcome back to our English session today. Students, very well wished from the core of my heart. COVID-19 has grasped the whole world. During these days, we have no other way to go to educational institution and take formal or regular learning. During these days, you have to depend on this virtual system of learning. So students, while watching these classes, very minutely and carefully watch over the classes and have necessary things ready, such as English for today or EFT book, notebook, pen, exercise book, etc. And also, you can have ready your smartphone or mobile phone also, because very often you are to take some necessary large information. We have a very limited time and you may not be able to take down all the information. In that case, you can take snaps through your mobile phone and next time you can see those things. Students, today we will discuss about our neighboring countries, one of our neighboring country. So let's start from our EFT book, that means English for today. Students, look at the flags on the screen. There are 6 flags of 6 countries. Do you know which countries belong to these flags? Guess. Do you know what are the countries' names of these flags? These are Maldives, Sri Lanka, India, Nepal, Pakistan and Bhutan. You know that these are our neighboring countries. These countries also include in SAARC, South Asian Association for Regional Cooperation. Let's move on to the next slides. These are our neighbor countries. Students, do you see a picture on the screen? He put on a flag of our country on his head. Do you know him? He is Musa Ibrahim. I think all the students of Bangladesh have heard the name of the person, that is Musa Ibrahim. So, do you know what is his great achievement? He is Musa Ibrahim. His great achievement is hoisting BD flag on the Himalayas. Let's enjoy a video clip. Students, he is the first Bangladeshi who climbed up the Everest. It is the highest peak of the world. So do you know what is the name of this peak? I have already mentioned the name of the highest peak. It is Mount Everest. It is icy. Look, Mount Everest is in Nepal, and Nepal is called the daughter of Himalaya. Lesson declaration: our neighbors Nepal, the land of Everest. You see the pictures of Nepal map. The highest peak of the world, that is Mount Everest, and the flag of Nepal. After the end of the lesson, you will be able to read, comprehend and summarize text, ask and answer questions, read travel ads and talk about them, write letters to friends describing places of interest. Students, see at a glance the name of our neighboring countries, that is Afghanistan, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, India, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. Look at the map, talk with your friend and find out where is Nepal. Students, as you are not in the real classroom, I think you are alone at home. So guess, where is Nepal? To find out, click on country name. So let's start. Let's click on Afghanistan. Here is Afghanistan. The Afghanistan lies this part of the map. You see it. And Pakistan. This is Pakistan. The yellow color on the map. And Nepal. See where is Nepal? It is nearer to our country. And also Bhutan. Yes, here is Bhutan. And we click on our motherland Bangladesh. Here is Bangladesh. India, a large country. You see on the screen a pinkish color on the map. Myanmar. Here is Myanmar. And last of all, Sri Lanka. Here is Sri Lanka. Students, now you know where these neighboring countries are situated or located. Now move on to the next slide. Look at the pictures and talk with your partner. What about the pictures? You can talk yourself. Gaze about the picture. Here is a rural countryside. It's a mountaineering area. Nepal, known as the land of Everest, which is one of the most charming countries in Asia. Students, you know that Nepal is the darling child of nature. Every year, millions of tourists, not only thousands of tourists, millions of tourists come to Nepal to visit its scenic beauty, its sublime beauty. And I think many of you have already visited, and those who haven't visited yet, if you have scope, you can visit. You will be overwhelmed to see the natural beauty of Nepal. Look, it is also known as the only Hindu kingdom in the world. I think it is some of the religious figures of Hindu religion, and Nepal is the only Hindu kingdom country in the world. Students, learn by heart the information that Nepal is the only Hindu kingdom in the world. Wow, what a picture! I think it's a heavenly scene. Anybody can be overwhelmed seeing these beauties. The kingdom of Nepal is a small land of sublime beauty. Sublime means heavenly. you can see a picture of a temple, two pictures of temple. It has, that means Nepal has some of the world's best and very important temples. Most of these are Hindu temples. Also, there are Buddhist temples also, and a very limited number of Muslims live in that country. It's a place of Nepal. It's a country that is rich in scenic beauty and cultural heritage. The UNESCO declared many of the historical places of Nepal as the heritage site of the world. Students, look at the pictures and talk with your partner about the pictures. The location of Nepal. On both the sides of Nepal, two giant countries like China and India lie there. You can see on the map, here is China and here India. Nepal is situated between India and the Tibetan part of China. Let's move on to the next. Nepal is a small country like Bangladesh. It is nearer to Bangladesh in comparison to land area. This small country has an area of 1,47,181 square kilometers. You know, the land area of our country is 1,47,570 square kilometers. So it is very near to Bangladesh. Southern Nepal is tropical lowland. Tropical lowland, known as the Tari Plain. Students, memorize the information, or you can learn it by heart, that Southern Nepal is tropical lowland, known as the Tari Plain. Here, that means in southern Nepal, the temperatures reach up to 40 degrees Celsius in April and May. I'm repeating the information again. In the southern part of Nepal, the temperatures reach up to 40 degrees Celsius in April and May. And monsoon rains drains this region from June to September. So learn it by heart, the information that the monsoon rains drains this region. That means it rains in Nepal from June to September. Here the temperatures reach up to 40 degrees Celsius in April and May. And monsoon rains drains this region from June to September. Look, north of that, we have discussed about the southern part of Nepal. Now we will discuss about the north part of Nepal. North part of Nepal is the slope of the main section of the Himalayan range. So, if you ever wish to visit Nepal, you can consider about the region of north part, because the north part of Nepal is the slope of the main section of the Himalayan range. This part of Nepal has some of the highest peaks of the world, including Everest. So students, if you are asked where is the highest peak of the world, that is Everest, lie in Nepal. The Everest lie in the north part of Nepal. Students, now we will know about the demographic feature of Nepal. Demographic means regarding population. So we will learn something about the population of Nepal. Nepal is home to nearly 2 crore 90 lakh people. And again, I am repeating again, the information is Nepal, there are 2 crore and 90 lakh people in Nepal. The population is primarily rural. That means most of the people of Nepal live in village. Kathmandu, the capital city, has less than 1 million inhabitants. Students, think of our capital Dhaka. It is the home of 1.5 crore people. But the capital city of Nepal, that is Kathmandu, is the home of less than only 1 million inhabitants. Ethnic groups in Nepal. There are various types of aboriginal or ethnic groups in Nepal. There are so many castes and creeds. People of different religions, different caste, different creed live in Nepal. Nepal demographic features. Students, I can remind you again, demographic means regarding population. So Nepal demographic features are complicated. It is too much complex, not only by dozens of ethnic groups, but by different castes. There are many different castes living in Nepal. Look over these pictures. In total, there are 103 castes and ethnic groups living in this small country. I am repeating the information. There are 103 castes and ethnic groups living in this small country. The two largest of such groups are known as Chetri and Bahun. Students, two largest groups of caste in Nepal are Chetri and Bahun. This is the picture of Tharu caste, Damai, Magur, Muslim, Chetri and Bahun. Chetri and Bahun are the two largest groups living in Nepal. About 48% people speak Nepali. That means the language of Nepal is Nepali. Among other languages spoken are Maithili, Bhojpuri, Tharu, and Tamang. These are one of the languages people speak in Nepal. Students, now look at some keywords, write down the meaning. It is the keywords of the passage. Charming. The scenery is very charming to look at. So charming means anything, sceneries or countries that look very beautiful. Sublime. Students, sublime means heavenly. The picture has a sublime beauty. So sublime means anything that look at the best or most excellent kind. Sublime means anything that is most excellent kind. Temple, temple, this is the temple in Nepal. there are some of the world's best and important temples. Temple means a building used for the worship of a god or goddess. Look at the other slide. Monsoon, a condition of weather. Monsoon rains falls in Nepal from June to September. So monsoon means a wind in South Asia. Monsoon means a wind in South Asia which blows from the southeast in summer. When does monsoon wind blow? Yes, monsoon wind blow in summer. Now, ethnic. Ethnic means Aboriginal people or tribe. In Bangladesh, we have also many ethnic groups such as Chakma, Manipuri, etc. Like Bangladesh, Nepal has also some ethnic people or ethnic groups. Ethnic means a nation, race or tribe that has a common cultural tradition. And in every country the ethnic people have been living from the very ancient time. Some of these may have been living from the prehistoric time. Students, now read the text A, B and C silently. Then look at the picture and answer the following questions from your textbook, that means EFT book or English for today. Now write down the questions. Where is Nepal situated? Write about the population, weather and culture of Nepal. In your exercise book, you will write the answers. Students, now pair words. Go to section E and read the advertisement of a package tour to Nepal. You know that there are many travel agencies here and there in our country, and people of modern days are very fond of traveling to foreign countries, or they are fond of going abroad. So now discuss with your friend if the statements are true or false. If false, give the correct information. You will write this information from your textbook. Students, now take down your homework. Write a letter to your friend highlighting the main attraction of Nepal. Students, write a letter and you will get it checked by your